Live from the museum on Pennsylvania Avenue.
Good evening. Today I have an exclusive opportunity as a representative of First Slavic Baptist Church to interview the President of the United States, Mr. Obama. Hi, Mr. President. I'm glad you agreed to sacrifice your time for our church. I'll be asking a few questions, but keep in mind what the Bible says in Proverbs 19, verse 5. A false witness will not go unpunished, and he who pours out lies will not go free. By now you know some things about our church. Last week we gave you a copy of one of our church's Sunday services with subtitles, where one of our preachers, Gennady Maryanov, preached about salvation. What do you think about this video?
What I know is that what I saw on that video was certainly inappropriate.
Oh, really?
And I ordered a top-to-bottom review.
Of our church? And what did you find out about who we are?
Extremists who want to do violence to the United States.
You know, that exactly matches what the Bible warns us about how the world will view Christians, especially in the end times when Christ will return.
Frankly, it's not really something I've followed.
But you know, the Bible also says that on the judgment day, God will separate the true Christians from the unbelievers. The Christians will go on the right, and unbelievers will go on the left. And since you see Christians as extremists, what side do you expect to end up on?
On the left.
But doesn't going to hell concern you at least a little bit?
This is not the biggest issue facing the country. It's not something I'm paying a lot of attention to.
So what is one of the biggest issues that concern you?
Vastly expanding government and taking over.
See, that all lines up with the book of Revelations, where it says the Christians will be viewed as extremists. The government will expand into one world government, and the next thing for all mankind is to get the mark of the beast on the hand.
Absolutely. And they have to pay a penalty if they don't get it.
And let me guess, the penalty is death?
This is a legitimate effort to try to solve the problem. What I want to see is that we just keep on working on it over the next several weeks.
So how are you personally involved in this?
Making sure that all the various details that are out there line up. And that's going to take some time, but I think that the effort by the Senate Finance Committee is a serious, strong effort to move an agenda forward. We've seen some positive signs from people who might have been otherwise a little bit shaky.
No wonder they're shaky. How much will these chips cost?
You and I are both paying $900 on average.
Oh, so we're already paying for them. Thanks. Well, okay, no more questions about that. I think the rest is self-explanatory. Well, since you're so honest about your near future strategies, can I ask you a personal question? And, this will be off the cameras, turn them off, okay? There are a lot of rumors that you are stealing money from taxpayers.
Well, I don't agree. I think that what they were referring to, and I haven't looked at the quotes, but...
Oh, well, I'll have you look at the quotes. Quotes, please. There we go. Okay, Obama is the son of... Oh, sorry. Never mind. Obama, Bin Laden's best friend. Well, that's obvious. He has Muslim relatives. Oh, right here. It says that President Obama has $2 trillion on his bank account. That's a little too much even for the president.
Well, hold on a second, George.
My name is Alex. But, the president shouldn't have anything to hide. There you go. So, what is your online banking password?
Number 3. Number 1. Any more? If I.
Whoa, hold on a second. Could you say that again?
Any more? If I.
Ah, okay. So that's any mo wo o u I if I.
2.
Okay. 2.
2.
2.
2.
Okay. 2. All right. Okay. Thanks. Just a moment here. It shows here $21 trillion. How much money do you keep from our taxes?
80%.
80%? Well, since you're taking so much, why not just take all of it?
That last 20% is tough.
Oh, okay. Get this thing out of here. Well, I'm sure you will find a way to steal the rest of the 20% somehow. Unless you already did, maybe through tax premiums?
Premiums went up 5.5% last year at a time when the rest of the economy, inflation was actually negative.
Well, I appreciate it. Well, what about this year?
Your premiums are going to be going up by 5 or 8 or 10% next year.
Any other good news for the American people?
Americans' costs are going to go up. More people are going to lose health care coverage.
Are you sure all of that is going to happen?
Guaranteed. My critics say that I'm taking over every sector of the economy.
Oh man! But don't you think that's a...
A huge bite out of people's pockets.
Exactly. All I can say is... Ну и паразит же ты.
No, but George, you can't just make up that language and...
Не понимаешь, да? Okay. Thank you for being honest about your dishonesty. But after hearing these truths about your true character, I'm going to have to release this video to the public, and you have no chances of stopping me now.
I want to take my chances. And then you get hit by a bus.
That's crazy. Who would agree to do something like that?
Al-Qaeda.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Let's negotiate.
George, I'm not going to be negotiating.